to another episode of Ebony Ladies in the DR. I'm your host, Bridget. Remember, right here on YouTube every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today, I have a very special guest, Mr. Liemier, Gabriel. Welcome to the show.
Gracias. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you for being here. We appreciate your time. Oh, I appreciate your time. Before we get started with our topic, which is Dominican politics today, I want to give Mr. Gabriel opportunity to let us know what he does here in the Dominican every day.
Thank you. I've been in Bávaro for 15 years, working in real estate. I own the Dine Caribe.
Okay, Dine Caribe.
Dine Caribe Realty is my company.
Okay, very good.
The last 15 years.
15 years. That is amazing.
Selling apartment, houses, land, everything.
Okay, and so I know there's the tremendous growth in this area just over the last few years. So are you seeing your business to expanding?
Oh, yes. Not only my business. All the people who are in real estate now, they can feel
the growth.
Yes, it's growth. It's getting better.
That's why I tell everybody, it's why I started the show, because when we moved here, everybody's always asking about real estate, you know, and I tell them it's beautiful homes here, half the price of the U.S. You can live on an island for half the cost.
Yeah, and the most important thing, the weather.
Is the weather,
and the people.
And the people. Yeah. Everybody like Mr. Gabriel here is just as nice. And I tell you guys this all the time, that the Dominican people are very warm. They're very welcoming. They bear with us with our bad Spanish, you know. So, hey, if you're looking for a place to retire, a second place to call home, don't forget the Dominican Republic. And so now I know you also handle your own transactions, because you are, Mr. Gabriel is a lawyer, abogado.
Yes, I have. I specialize in real estate law.
Okay.
Because in Dominican Republic you can work civil, penal, or real estate, or you can do all. In my case, I specialize in real estate law. I have a master's degree in real estate.
Very good. That's awesome. So he's a master's degree in real estate and in real estate law. So he can find your home and handle all your transactions. So all the people that were, leery about first having to find a realtor, then having to find a lawyer, Mr. Gabriel can handle the whole transaction for you. So that gives you a lot of security in your purchase.
2-in-1.
2-in-1. That's right. We like two. Look, Americans like 2-in-1 because we hate to go from here to here to here to here to here. So 2-in-1, he can get everything done for you. So I will post your information up. So at the end of the segment, everybody, stay tuned and you will have all his information. So if you're looking for property or if you need a lawyer for your real estate transaction that's already going on, reach out to Mr. Gabriel, and I'm going to have all the information there for you.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. So now we're just going to talk a little bit about Dominican politics, and only because it's an election year I'm an American, United States, election year for our president, and then I know this is, no, it's okay. I know this is your election year for your new president as well, right?
Yes, we have 2 elections.
Okay, tell me about that. I didn't know that.
Tomorrow, exactly, we have...
Oh, right, yes. February 16th.
Yeah,
right.
We have election for local mayors.
Okay.
You say mayor, no?
Mayor, right.
For the mayors.
I forgot about that.
In May, we will have for the president.
Right. Okay. And I saw that. And so it says in May is the president, vice president, 32 senators, and 190 deputies.
Yes.
That's huge.
That's in May.
That's in May.
Yeah.
But tomorrow, mayor. Now, I don't even know who the mayor of Punta Cana is.
No?
Who's the mayor? Look, I do not have a clue. I don't know. I'm going to find out.
We have one. It's Manolito.
Manolito.
Yes,
okay.
Manolo Ramirez is his name.
Okay.
But we call him Manolito.
But now, why do y'all call him Manolito?
Manolito because his father is Manolo.
Manolo.
And he's the son. Manolo. We call it
so
Manolito.
little son.
Yeah,
right. Okay.
Manolito.
So, right. Only thing I know is with the Ito is the Perejito, which is a puppy, small dog, and Guadito, the small guagua, small bus. And so I didn't know that. See. Tune in. You learn something new every day. Okay, so now how long does the mayor serve?
4 years.
The mayor serves 4 years as well as the president. And the president can do up to 2 terms.
2 terms.
Now, how many terms can the mayor do? That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like the deputy, like the, how do you call it, the Senate?
The Senate?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. For the mayor. So
only
how
president.
Long? Only the president has the 2 terms.
Yes.
Okay, so how many? Oh, so how long has the Modelito been the mayor?
For 4 years.
He's been 4 years
now he's
so
running
far.
for his second term.
Oh, now do you have to be a Dominican citizen? You have to have citizenship, like in the U.S. We have to be
Yes.
U.S. citizenship
You need to be citizen
to vote and to run.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Now, what's the legal age here to vote?
From 18 years old.
18 up, same as the U.S. is 18, and is voting mandatory? I just found out in another country that voting was mandatory.
Here it's optional.
It's optional.
Yeah, if you want, you vote. If not, you don't have penalty if you don't
no
vote.
penalty. Okay, so
But
now
I invite everybody to go.
please
and
vote. That's what I say.
Yes.
Please vote. Even if you aren't in love with both of the candidates, which is going on in the U.S., nobody seems to be in love with, all of our candidates that's running against our current president. Still, support your party. Don't let the wrong person get back in office. Americans, you know what I'm talking about. But, so here, it's not mandatory, but is there a good voter turnout percentage? Do you find that a lot of people get out and vote?
You talk about the abstention, right? How many people?
Yeah.
The abstention is high here.
Okay.
In the presidential is 30-35%.
That's it?
For us, it's high.
Oh, for you? Okay, so
Yeah.
see, now in the U.S., that's considered a really low percentage.
Oh, see?
Yeah, that's considered a low percentage. So why, and so y'all feel like that's high, is it because over the years it's grown?
See.
Oh, now what do you think? I'm considering myself a new Dominican. I'm living here. I've been here a year. I want that number to double. What do I need to do I'm calling myself a citizen, even though my residency is still in process. But what do I need to do to get people?
If you have a Dominican friend who votes,
Uh-huh.
convince them to take
vote.
part in the
election.
Yes, and
it
vote.
take 10 people with them.
Yes.
Give them a ride. That's
Exactly.
always people's
Give them a
excuse.
ride,
I don't have a car. But you you get in the car to go to the club. You get in the car to go get your nails done. You get in the car to go to the barbershop. So I don't like excuses when it comes to voting.
You're
you
right.
know,
I agree.
Yeah. So we got to do more. Now, does your real estate firm, do you all do anything like voter drives here? Like, do you have to get registered to vote, or do you just show your cedula?
No, you just go with your cedula,
Okay.
which is the main ID in the Dominican Republic with the cedula. If you are 18 years old or more, you can vote.
You can vote.
But you need your cedula.
You just need your cedula. Okay, so in the U.S., you have to register to vote, and you can't have a criminal background. You can have a misdemeanor, but you can't be a felon, and you can't vote. Isn't that sad?
No, here is the only thing you need is
your ID.
Your ID.
That's awesome. I think that's a lot better. I would like to see everybody, every country having mandatory voting, because it makes a difference.
I agree.
It makes a difference, doesn't it?
Everybody has to vote.
Everybody got to vote.
If you are Dominican, you are 18 years old, it should be mandatory. That's something we have to change in we say in our constitution.
In your constitution. So I'm not familiar with the Dominican Constitution. So these are all things that I'm trying to learn about, because I'm adopting this as my home. This is where I live. So I don't want to be, ignorant to the law. I want to get here and learn and know what's going on.
If you go to Google, you put Dominican Constitution, you can have it in Spanish.
In Spanish.
Yeah,
my Spanish is not that good. Will they translate? I got to use Google Translate.
No, it's better for
to learn it, how to read it. Because I can read in Spanish, but a lot of the terms are new to me. So, like a lot of, especially political terms, I didn't realize so many political terms were, that I haven't covered. They haven't covered with me.
It's normal, but if you want to improve your Spanish,
that's the best way.
Reading the Constitution, you will.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna read. Okay, that's my goal for next week. I'm putting that on my list. All right. Okay. So now, what is okay? Oh, now I saw that there are many parties here. So, like in the U.S., we only have really 3 recognizable parties. That's a Democrat, Republican, and then an Independent. And you all have there's 6 parties here. Why are there so many parties?
Oh, you say 6?
Yeah, it's actually more than 6.
Oh yes.
Oh God.
27.
27 parties. Where'd I get my information? Google let me down.
Yeah.
Okay, 20. So why are there so many?
Everybody want to be a president.
Everybody want to be president.
So they built a party to be president.
Really?
Yes.
But so how does it, I don't understand, how does it benefit you to have so many parties? Because then the votes are split all different
Yes,
ways.
but remember, I don't know in a state, but in Dominican Republic, when you have a party, the government give you money.
Oh, no. See, our parties have to raise their own money.
No. Here, you do that also.
Okay.
But the government give you a big money. For example, the 3 recognized party.
Okay.
As you said, in a state you have you have more than 3, right?
No, well, we have the 3 recognized, but then there are usually only maybe 2 more, and I can't even really name what they are because they never really make it towards the to the primary.
So let's say the more popular parties.
Right.
We have 27, but the more popular is the PLD.
I got them. Okay.
PRD. We have PLD and PRD.
Okay.
PLD is the one who is in the government now.
Okay.
PRD is the second bigger.
Second biggest. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And the other one is Partido, we call it, let me see in Spanish, Partido Reformista Social Cristianos.
One more time. Say that again.
PRSC, Partido Reformista Social Cristiano.
I'll never be able to roll my tongue like that. It'll have to be really slow when I say that.
They are the 4 parties more recognized in Dominican Republic.
So what is the process to get on the ticket? You know, because there's 27 parties. What do they have to do? You're a Dominican citizen. You just have to go and say, I'm going to register this party to be president?
Really.
Or what?
They have a protocol, no? They have.
Okay.
They ask you if you need to have representation in the 31 province.
Okay.
We have 31 province, no?
Okay.
You have to have representation in each city. Plus that, you have the representation. You can say, I am there. No, you need a space where they can go and make the inspection.
Oh, okay.
And see you assist, no?
Right. So U.S., that's like our delegate office.
Exactly.
Okay, got it. All right.
Plus that, you need 100 signatures.
100.
100, yeah.
Is that hard to get here? Because I can get 100 signatures in like a day.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay.
I can, really. Okay. I can get, if I get up at 6 a.m., by 8 p.m., I'm going to have 100 signatures because I'm going to work. And if it's for a cause, so if there's a...
No, I'm sorry. I said,
you said
sorry
100.
for my English.
Okay,
100,000.
Oh, no.
100,000. Sorry. Remember, I'm Dominican, so it's not 100.
Okay, because I was like, yeah, I got 100,000. So, 100,000.
No, it's not so easy.
Yeah, that's not so hard.
No, it's not easy.
That's very hard. So then they set up their place. They got to be in the province. Then they need 100,000 signatures. And what else? Anything else on the protocol?
No, that's
the basic.
What I remember, that's
basic.
Yeah,
okay.
but it's not so easy.
That's not easy. Okay, so then the government gives them money for what? For their campaign?
For the campaign, to maintain the place, no, to maintain the people who work for the party.
Right, the work for the. Now, is there a max, a cap on how many parties there can be in one election? Or if you qualify, you're going to get on the ticket?
If you qualify, you will be in the ticket.
Wow. Okay. That's why it's so good to really learn about other cultures and to learn about different countries, because it is so interesting and that's so different. Because it's expensive to run a campaign.
Yes, very expensive.
It's very expensive, and that's good that they help. Because I guess they feel like if you've done that much work and you have a passion for helping your country or helping your province, they're gonna help you out.
Yes.
That's a great thing. Okay, now what is, so in the U.S., this election year, and our main issue is definitely getting that president out of office that we have now, but is health care. So what's the main issue for Dominicans here? What is it that you all want to see a massive improvement on?
I think the salary.
Okay, so the salary. Okay.
Let's say the cost of living.
The cost of living.
Yes.
Right. Because the cost of living, we're in Punta Cana. The Punta Cana is not the cheapest place to live. I mean, it's way cheaper than the U.S. That's why we're able to retire here when we did at 50. But for other for Dominicans and for people that are not at retirement age, Punta Cana is not that cheap.
It's almost impossible.
Right. So that's why what I've noticed is a lot of the service workers here will work 12, 13 days, straight before they go back to, like, a lot of my friends are from Haiti, before they go back to Haiti, or before they go back, it's like Jarabacoa.
Yes,
they go up in the hills, right? So it's because of the salary. So what are they doing? Do you all organize? Do you all have unions?
Yeah,
what do they do to try to get that changed?
Yeah, we have union, and we have what we call association.
Okay.
Like the workers, they get together and they have some representation who is pushing
good for them. Okay.
to increase the salary.
Okay, so now do they try to get their representation behind a certain candidate like we do in the U.S.?
Say that again?
So the organizations, do they try to get their representation behind a certain candidate that's running for president that's going to help them?
Yeah, sometimes they do it.
Okay.
Sometimes they do it. The problem is sometimes the people who represent the union, they make a deal for them.
Okay. Not for the people. They say,
people.
okay, give me an office and I'm gonna do everything I can for y'all, and then
they go behind and they
do it. Okay, so and I tell everybody that, Dominican Republic, and I tell, on my show, everybody see I love it here, but I never claim for anywhere to be perfect. So I'm aware there's corruption and bribery in the U.S., there's corruption, bribery in Dominican. That's going to be anywhere you have human beings.
Everywhere.
Right?
Yes.
It's going to be anywhere you have human beings with a little bit of greed in their heart.
Right.
That's it. So it doesn't make this country any worse.
We
good. That's so good to hear.
The last 15 years, Dominican Republic go up.
I know the economy, definitely. The economy is going up, but, as a person who's hadn't grown up here, lived here, but has moved here, and just over the 1 year, I see the community and the economy thriving. So I want, I'm like researching the candidates that are running, and I want to see what their platform is, who identifies with what I want. I'm all for higher salaries because I hear, that's what the need is. And then healthcare doesn't seem to be an issue here. So do people have access? Because I have an insurance policy that's great.
Yeah.
Now, do people have access to healthcare?
They have access. All of the people who are working, they have a private.
They have benefits. Good.
Yes, as a benefits, they have a private insurance company who take care of whatever they have.
Okay.
So if you don't work with a private company, if you work with the government, the government also have what they call SENASA.
SENASA, okay.
SENASA is we can call it the public insurance company.
Okay.
So they provide the medical services.
Very good.
Including pharmacy.
Oh, wow. So they get their prescriptions and everything. Good. Okay. Now, I think that's good. We didn't want to get too deep into it because we didn't want to have a heated debate about which candidate is better than the other candidate. So, we just wanted to touch a little bit, and you gave way more information than I thought I was going to get. So I'm like really happy, and I think that's going to do it for this episode, a little bit about Dominican politics, and we're going to fill everybody in a little bit more. But I want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your schedule.
I'm happy to be here.
Thank you for being here. And thank you all for tuning in as usual. And remember, right here on YouTube every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, everybody. Thank you all for being here, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye. And don't forget to vote. Absolutely.